difficult to do any shooting at the moment because we're in the middle of the 3 biggest storms we've had in the UK for a while. Thought I'd show you my pesting setup. So this is on a budget basically, but this has worked as a professional pesting setup for me just fine. It's a kral puncher, MP series, customised. It's got an A&M Customs silencer on the front, which they really are the best silencers, the most silent silencers that you can get. They are very heavy, but yeah, that's by and by. And what's very special, what I've been using is some, because the kral eats up slugs. It loves slugs. The kral absolutely shoots slugs fantastically. There's no need for any kind of like adjustments to make it shoot slugs. Its spin rate seems fantastic. So I've got some custom slugs here from Idaho Airguns and Outdoors. Now these are really fantastic. I mean, the accuracy is, I mean, maybe like inch groups at 40 yards, which ain't too bad, but it doesn't beat some certain slugs. I tell you what though, the terminal kind of capabilities of these are fantastic though, and you can kind of see that here. I mean, it's really interesting this. I've got one of each out now. He sent me a 22 grain or some 22 grains as a sample, so thank you very much for that, Dana. 19 grains, 17 grains, and you don't normally get two 16 grain slugs. These are very fantastic, and I mean, look at the, get it in focus, look at the hollow, the depth of the hollow in those, which is what creates this terminal effect. Now, I've had a couple of these into pigeons, half a dozen today, and literally you could shoot them anywhere and they would drop within 10 meters of where they'd been shot. It was fantastic. It weren't like they were dropping on a dime, but they were just dropping. But what I think is really quite interesting is you can see with the different feet per second that it's been pushing these at. I mean, the 22 grains, we get some expansion. Now this has been, it's not a clinical test, it's been into basically 1/2 inch plywood, which a couple of them come out the other side and I didn't really have to dig for it. But that one pretty much stuck in nearly all the way. Now the 19 grain, this one punched through the other side. The 19 grain was the definitely the highest penetrator. The 17 grain got some nice mushroom in there, but what is fantastic here is this 16 grain. Look at that. It dumped all its energy within 1/3 of an inch. Nearly, well, yeah, 3/4 way through the 1/2 inch plywood. And I mean, if that was in a head shot on any small critter, that'd be lights out. I mean, obviously through flesh it would obviously penetrate a lot further, so you'd probably see that come out the other side and a gnarly exit wound. But yeah, thank you very much for these slugs. These are fantastic through the kral, absolutely fantastic through the kral. It eats them up. Yeah, very happy with those. So thanks a lot.